guys, hello. So, I'm back and I just thought I would give you a little rundown on where I have been. So my laptop was broken, so I haven't been able to record anything and upload it because what I had recorded before was lost when the laptop was repaired. So I'm going to refilm them after I do this video. So yeah, my laptop I had to wait a week and a bit to get it picked up, and then a week and a bit for it to be repaired, and then I got it back, need to set stuff up, and I'm good to go. So yes, I'm back and I'm better than ever. So today, I just thought I would talk about what's been going on in my life. So I am back to work this week. Yay. I don't mind it, like, it keeps me away from just sitting about and doing sweet bugger all. Like, I get to work and see people. So yeah, can't wait for naggy customers, but got to love them, you know what I mean. So yes, I'm back to work this week. Not much has really been happening apart from that. Apart from what I'm about to tell you, of course, which is juicy tea. So yes, so as you can probably guess from the title of the video about what this is about. So, during lockdown, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something that I've always wanted to do. So I decided to do it. I did not realise the consequences and what was going to happen. So, basically, as you can probably see from the title, I decided to buy 2 Stingrays. So I don't know if you can see, like, there's a bit of the tank there that I was keeping them in. So they were literally like this size, about 5 inches each. So I found this breeder on Facebook and I thought, you know what, I'm going to message and see how much they are because I've always wanted one. So I messaged him and I asked him, like, how much are they, like what is your, like, deal? Do you ship them? Do I have to come get them? So I live in Scotland. Like, I live in the middle of Scotland, like on the east, almost. So the breeder was in Essex. So it's about an 8.5 to a 9 hour drive. That I would have to go down and then 9 hours back almost. So it would be like a whole, like, 18-hour trip. But he said, no, don't worry, I can ship. It's £40 for shipping. And I thought, alright, okay. Thinking, oh, you'll get a courier, like somebody takes them, puts them in a thing and, like, drives them up to me. No. We'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, so I asked him, he said, yeah, he can ship them, that's absolutely fine. I asked how much, and I don't want to say it because it's absolutely heartbreaking, but I'll leave it in the description so you can go and work that out for yourself. So I said, yeah, that's fine, I'll order 2 of them. They were about 5 inches each and they were baby Motoro Stingrays, which are freshwater. So he took the payment, they came up, they arrived in a UPS van in a white polystyrene box, okay? So, fair enough, this is like a very good way to ship animals in America. I've never really seen it done in the UK before unless it's like a wholesaler, like, supplying the fish. So I thought that's fine. So I acclimated the fish when they arrived. I took them out. One of the fish was a bit lifeless, shall we say. Like, it was just sort of sitting there and I thought, oh, it'll be fine once I acclimate and get it fed and stuff, it'll be fine. So I acclimated. Now, if you don't know what acclimating means, that basically means that I can't put the fish in the water straight away. I need to acclimate it for the pH levels and the ammonia levels and the different things in the water. So I had them in buckets, had them in a bucket each, and I was acclimating the water by putting a little bit of the water in at a time and letting it settle so they get used to the temperature, the pH, the ammonia levels, the acidity, stuff like that. So it's very serious stuff, and I've done it exactly how you're supposed to. It kind of perked up a wee bit once it acclimated, but it wasn't overly active. So I put them both in their tank after acclimating them. All the levels were right, the pH, the ammonia. So I put them in, and it was still a bit lifeless. So I thought, right, I'm just going to leave the light off, let it settle in. The other one was just lying there, and then like a few hours later, one of them was swimming about like normal, but it still wasn't like overly active. Like it was swimming about and just chill. And I thought, well, that's okay because stingrays normally like lie in the sand, so it should be fine. That was fine. The next day I woke up, they were all good. Posted on my socials like, oh my god, but stingrays, because you know, clout, duh. So yes, done that. Woke up, decided to feed them. So you can feed them like prawns, mussels, like little vertebrate sort of food, shrimps, things like that, bits of fish. So I fed them some prawns, and then the next day I fed them mussels, like alternating it so they're getting a balanced diet. And then after a few days, one of them just still wasn't like perking up, and then I woke up in the next morning. This would have been about 5 days after getting them, and it was dead. And I thought, this isn't right. Like it's deceased. It's absolutely deceased. And I thought, oh great. So I messaged the breeder and I just basically said like, told him what happened. Like the ammonia level was fine. I was checking it. I was doing like constant water changes. I was treating the water, balancing it, because stingrays emit quite a high level of ammonia. But so would you if you're pissing in your own bath water. Do you know what I mean? But I had it all regulated. Everything was fine, and it wasn't really eating like as much as the other one. So that's how I kind of knew. So I messaged him, basically said like, I woke up this morning, it's dead. I was going to message it hasn't really been well. It wasn't really that great when it arrived, and he was like, he was so standoffish. He was like, well, my job's done. Like, they're your fish now if you've killed them. And I thought, all right, I'm just not going to reply because I'll say something I regret. So I left it a day or two. So I left it a day or two, and then I texted him like okay, I explained like what everything I had done, and he was like, you should have sent me a video of the fish. Where was this agreed? Like, where was this agreed? Like, no, I didn't. I do not have to do that. All right. And he's basically like making excuses. He was like, you've got worms, and I was like, I don't have worms in my tank. It's all treated. You've told me you've dewormed your fish. So why would they have worms? So you're lying about that, alright? And then, I was fine, I was arguing with him about that, well not arguing, disputing it with him. And then I woke up, I had my first day back at work, and I woke up and I came back, and the other one was dead, and I thought, right sis, not having this. Sorry, that's just my phone ringing in the background because I'm just a popular queen. I'll just let that ring out because they're probably not important. There we go. So, the other one died, and I thought, right, I'm really not having this. Like, this is a lot of money I've lost here. So I messaged him saying, just so you know, like the other one has passed away. It was absolutely fine. It wasn't showing any symptoms. Like if it had something wrong that it was noticeable, like I would have sent you a video and showed you after the first one passing. And he basically replied, a lot of abuse telling me that I've killed the fish. I'm lying, they're not actually dead, that I just want to get my money back, and that if they are dead, then I've killed them deliberately just to be like that. And he put like, he sent me a video of like the fish before he sent them, and one of them wasn't really moving, and I did wonder when it got sent to me, I thought, that fish doesn't look best. So I sent it to him, like I said, like, actually, I'm going to backtrack here and just tell you, like, that fish wasn't alright in that bag. Like, it's not moving. Like, he's like, it was absolutely healthy. And I was like, just because a fish moves a little bit doesn't mean it's healthy. Like, somebody with cancer can still wave at you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, so we had a massive dispute about it. He basically told me to F off, told me I was blind, and I was like, you're not saying that to me, Gogo. You could, no. So I went in, of course, a little few names were dropped that I like to use if you annoy me. So I basically had to go and said, like, this is ridiculous. Like, we'll see what, like, I asked him, like, are you a registered business? And he said, yes. And I said, okay, well, what's your like business name, like what do you trade under? And he was like, my accountant deals with that. And I was like, no, you deal with that. Your accountant deals with your tax and stuff. Which I then said to him, I said, okay, so I take it you do pay tax, because if you've paid tax, like, you're in a legitimate business. And he was like, I'm self-employed. And I was like, so you don't pay tax? Like, are you self-employed or do you have a company? But even if you have a company or are self-employed, you still need to pay tax. Like, you still need to declare it. So I brought that into play, and he was like, I'm absolutely covered. Like, I have a photo of the fish before I sent them, and I have a pet shop license. And I thought, wait, hold on. Yeah, you have a photo of the fish before they were sent to me, but you don't have a photo of the fish when they arrived. So, like, I could turn around and be like, they didn't arrive alive, and he has no ammunition. Do you know what I mean? I didn't, because I'm not that type of gal. And then I was like, okay, so you have a pet shop license. Normally with a pet shop license, if an animal passes or is deceased within 28 days of purchase, you are entitled to a money back, like a refund or a shop voucher, or a new, like, they'll replace the animal. Somebody obviously doesn't know the rules and regulations. So yes, so then he had to go, and he was like, right, you go and speak to trading standards, blah blah blah. And I was like, bitch, I will, girl. So yeah, so I just kind of left it at that, and he messaged me after that saying, yeah, that's fine. I said, like, I will be leaving a bad review, and he messaged me being like, oh, go, you need to F off, you're this, you're that, and just having such a severe attitude. And I thought, if you're a legitimate business, you would not be doing this to a customer. Alright? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, babe. So yes, so then I messaged him saying, okay, have a good night, love you lots, I'm sure my stingrays will enjoy heaven, right? And he basically sent a thumbs up and sent me more abuse, and I thought, I'm not gonna, like, react to that. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. I will update you in the future, but that is currently where I'm at. So, juicy tea, CBA with him. Oh, I'm not even going to get into the money I've lost. But to be honest, like, it is always a gamble. I had them. I'm happy enough. Like, yeah, they died. Like, and he should either replace them, give me some money back, or just be nice. Like, hello. So yes, I will let you know what's happening. But in the meantime, thank y'all for listening. Please subscribe, follow my Instagram, like my photos, and share my videos. Even tell your mum if you've got to, darlings. Right? So yes, that's what's been happening. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll put the price and stuff down below. Don't be coming at me like, are you sure this isn't illegal? It's not, I've checked, alright? Calm down. So yeah, so I'm going to do some more videos and then post them, so I hope you enjoyed them as well. So yes, thanks gals, it's been nice being back. It felt a bit weird at first, but I'm back and I'm ready to show you this home crack. Not like that, you know what I mean. Bye.